Hey, it's Niclas, K-pop Multistan for better health, and we're back with another K-pop album reaction. We're going to be checking out the newest EP by ATEEZ. We're going to be reacting to ATEEZ's Golden Hour Part 5. And ladies and gentlemen, the heat wave over Europe is boiling me alive, because of which I got no pants on and my feet are in cold water. And this might actually be a bad idea because I'm pretty sure ATEEZ will bring even more heat into my room. Okay, we already reacted to the bad title track earlier today, which I still believe is among the weaker title tracks, but still pretty great. Okay, and I feel like if one of your weakest title tracks like is still able to be like great and enjoyable for what it is and like fun and entertaining, I think that really speaks for them in the discography. I'm super excited for the 4 pieces that we're now going to be checking out together: MAMACITA, TOXIN, Fallin, and Body. It's been a while since I reacted to an ATEEZ EP. I can't even tell you right now which one it was exactly. So let's not waste any more time and check out the first B-side, MAMACITA. Glad to see that these songs are all a little bit longer. Let's go. Plus, don't forget to hydrate, everyone. Okay, we give me the loud and pump. That's such a senorita burns like tequila. Oh, but the vibe is immaculate. No, seriously, the beat, the keys with the guitar. It is a vibe. Birds like tequila. That's a sick chorus, dude. Much better than the title chorus. Birds like tequila. That's so fun. We need a performance video for that. Cool flow. Why wasn't this the title track, honestly? That's a chorus we need for a title track, man. The way we go deeper for the tequila, that's so cool. That is gonna be stuck in my mind. Oh my god, the fake outs. Come on, bring it back. Birds like tequila. Hey. Oh, okay. That's the only problem with the song. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is the only problem with the song. Wow, we ended there. Ah, making the first of that final chorus completely empty with the beat, or like completely taking that beat out, so that you then all the way back in with the second half. To then actually just properly end it like that, that's unsatisfying. Okay? Seriously, ending a song the right way is worth so much. It makes like looping it just feel so much better. You know what I mean? Here I feel like, especially with such a incredible Latin pop beat with the keys and the guitar and everything, just let the beat play and fade out. Look, the song is 3:15 anyway, so like, you know, give it those extra 15 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Letting the beat keep playing, and then it just gets quiet and quiet, and then you go back into the beginning. That would have been the cherry on top. That's definitely my only complaint about this track. Other than that, though, there should have been a title track. If you wanted to do a Latin pop title track, then this should have been the choice. Bad is, in my opinion, just... I mean, it worked as a music video and as a concept, but you could have done exactly that with this song, and just way more hype and exciting, you know? This chorus just has that title track flavor and energy. It just goes so crazy. Like, I can imagine the music video so well, where they're like really like dancing across like a big party. Like, this is a bop. This is a banger. This is minimum a 9 out of 10 for me. You know, I've done a bit of a new rating system, and 9 out of 10 for me means outstanding. One of my favorite title tracks or B-sides of the year, and this is definitely the case here. Okay, Mamacita by ATEEZ, absolutely one of the coolest pieces of the year, definitely, and blows the title track out of the water, for sure. Okay, even though I do wonder why it's called Mamacita and not Senorita. I feel like Senorita would have been an even better name choice, but hey, banger track, super fun, absolute vibe. That was dope, man. Okay, we're not keeping the Latin pop vibe, only for the first two. Tell me that you taste the rush. I know you feel it just like me. The look you give us way too much. 가볍게 두 That feels like a very classic ATEEZ song. 다른 option keep me wrapped inside your hold 엉켜버린 채 back up position but you call me a toxin beat is really nice. It's very like soft flavor. I like the bass still has a good tempo going on. Also a really good chorus. Cool, melodic, got a lot going on. And I love the vocals. Like the tones really come through here. Well, I think that's gonna be a thrower. It's a bit more low-key, especially after Mamacita, but like... it's a vibe. Like, I love how low-key the beat feels, it still gives so much pace. The contrast between me and Nujo always. That's a really good top line. Why? That's the second time in a row. I know this. No, not everybody looks at these things like I do, or like has their ears listen to music in such way. But why the cutoff here? The sudden cutoff. You're like so into the flow, you're so into the vibe, you're so into like the sound of the song, and then instead of just like, you know, just letting the beat play out for a little bit at the end to like give that satisfying conclusion to the track, we just from 100 to 0 and move over to the next track. That's just, I don't want to call it lazy, but it just feels weird, you know? I know not every single song should be exactly the same, not every single song should follow the same pattern as like always the same outro way, always the same this and that. But I just hate these, I hate the prop cutoffs. It's really one of my pet peeves when it comes to music, and especially like albums like this. Like here, both types, both MAMACITA and TOXIN, both have like a very specific vibe and flavor and tone going on, and to then just immediately throw you out of that sound to just, it's a bit unsatisfying. You know what I mean? But either way, TOXIN by ATEEZ, another really enjoyable song, which on first listen I would honestly also consider to be better than the title track. And again, I don't even dislike the title track, I just think it, in comparison to some of the previous title tracks, just feels a bit weak. You know, as it stands from my newly polished rating system, I would probably consider it to be great, which would mean a 7.5. Because I'm not sure yet if I could consider the track maybe amazing, then it would be an 8. But as it stands, definitely both B-sides we've listened to so far, MAMACITA and TOXIN, are above it. MAMACITA minimum a 9 out of 10, maybe a 9.25, depending on how much I enjoy the re-listens. And this one here is honestly minimum amazing, maybe even close to incredible. Super great B-side, nothing to complain about other than the cutoff at the end. Super enjoyable track. Next up is Fallin. I feel that's gonna be another more softer song. Wrong. Interesting. First two songs very loud and pop. These now go a bit more to the dreamy, spacey pop.
Hey, why is the chorus going? I have no idea.
That's not what I expected or hoped for. Better, but that first part of the chorus is very catches you very off guard. Catches me off guard anyways. The versions are cool. Again, kind of follows a bit of a similar flavor to the previous track. It makes me intrigued to see what the final song is gonna be like. Something about me using English lyrics sometimes. The way the lyrics are. I don't know if I vibe with that. It's not even like the deep voice. More like the very slow delivery. This matches the vibe of the track more. Much more faster pace, much more hype. Bridge. verse is all super great. But I do not know what to think about this chorus. Or at least the first section of it. I mean, the ad-libs are cool. But I'm not sure what to think of the first chorus of. It feels a bit out of place. Doesn't really match the vibe and the tempo with. Just feels a bit off on the first chorus. I will definitely be listening to the album more over the upcoming days, and I'll definitely keep this track in. I do can already tell you that this would be the only way I would listen to this song. There's these kind of B-sides like MAMACITA that I would definitely listen to on their own a couple of times, like outside of the album. This is definitely a track that I would only listen to if I were to listen to the album. You know, I feel like that's always a great way to differentiate between like really enjoyable B-sides and the ones that are like decent to good and enjoyable for what they are within the album itself. And this is definitely the case for Fallin. Again, a bit similar to the previous track. Verses were pretty cool, the bridge was really nice as well. Second part of the chorus also dope. First half of the chorus just really, I don't want to say drags the whole song down, but it doesn't really make me feel indifferent to the whole thing so far. Again, I will listen to the tracks more going forward and then like build my full opinion on it. First impression though, first half of the chorus should have been something else. It feels a bit out of place. It just doesn't really match the rest of the song. You know what I mean? It makes good contrast, I guess, which is kind of fun. But I'm not sure if I vibe with it. At least on first impression, I do not. But we'll see how we feel about it on re-listens though. Okay, final track, Body. Let's go. What we got? Oh, that's gonna be the soft song, or what? For some reason, when I think about ATEEZ and the word body, would have expected another. I would have expected the first trap song. I say we get a nice pop song.
Can't function right now, friends just keep on calling. 침대에 누워, nobody next to me. 내 살에 삼킨 남아있던 그 온기도 기억해 그날을 쏟아야 목 뒤를 감쌌던 촉감에.
The contrast between these high upbeat tracks and like the more softer ones. Yes, that sounds lovely. That's a way better way to like use the voice than in the previous track. What a cute lyric. Like my body gets heated up when I think about you. Just like remembers the times and everything.
I just got you off my mind, but your body stays. 싸워 나쁜 상상과의 시선 시험해. 어설프게 취한 밤은 너가 떠나지를 않아. 과감한 깊은 대화 후에 남은 karma. 실수인 건가의 성공의 자꾸 충돌해 버렸어. 너가만 세워. 처음부터가 벌써 내 잊혀지지가 않잖아. 침묵이를 방어 긴장감. 연기라도 괜찮아.
Interesting to like go with I talk about it later. The lyrics in those rap sections were pretty cool. Juno's all super nice. This one really highlights the voices. Ah, the young ad-libs. It is actually. I mean, what means first trap, but Okay, it's not as bad as with some hype group recently, but this EP is also severely hurt by the fact that these songs just end too soon. For the title track, it's just generally very short, and for all of these songs, it just feels like the ending portions just do not feel as polished as they could be. Another section here would have also just done so well for like the overall impression of the track. Because it's the worst feeling when like the track from start to finish feels very enjoyable and good, and then just the ending just feels a bit like a drop off, and it's like, it's annoying because everything was super great, but the ending part will like always, you know, will always be there. It's like a bit with a movie, or like in wrestling as example. You actually probably can't do much with that metaphor, but like if you watch a movie or a show or even a video game, when the entire journey from start to finish has been super incredible, and then the ending is a bit of, at least a bit deflated, isn't as satisfying or like as enjoyable as you thought it would be, that just sticks with you, okay? It doesn't like ruin the experience of the movie, show, game, or song, but it does kind of like leaves a bit of a minimal bad aftertaste, you know what I mean? Like here, once again, we do some great build up and everything, and this rap section was so good, and you're so into the flow, into the sound, and then it just once again 100 to 0 and just throws you out of it, you know what I mean? That's just 3 songs here now, like 3 B-sides back to back, where I'm really like, damn it, we could have done a bit more with the ending there to like wrap up the track we were going for a little bit better. But that's just from me. What I wanted to say about this track though, or like otherwise about this track, I love the vibes. Again, I love the softer ATEEZ songs as well. This one also did a great job like highlighting their voices, and it just makes for such a cool contrast to like the more epic, heavier stuff they otherwise do, or in this case like the more party upbeat tracks like MAMACITA. And what I really liked about this one, because again, when I said at the beginning, like when I think about ATEEZ and the word body, I would have expected like a very sexy song similar to In Your Fantasy, but this track is actually more about like not being able to get over someone and their body after they spend the night together. You know what I mean? Like alone the chorus lyric, can't forget your touch, I keep dreaming non-stop, my body up for no reason, gets to remember the warmth we shared that day, and then also lyrically in the rap sections from Hongjung and Mingi. Here what was it? Can't get you off my mind, I'm fighting against dirty fantasies and lingering sensual regret. Like, whoa. Okay. Damn. You know what I mean? The intoxication, karma left behind. That's like really, like, thematically and like, in terms of like the lyrics. This one is just actually, you know, is something, right? It's not just another like, ooh, whatever. There's a big ass mosquito flying through my room. Cool. But you know, there's actually a bit more depths in this track than you would expect. It's not just like In Your Fantasy, just like thirst trapping, but like it's a bit more meaningful, a bit more depths behind the lyrics, and I really enjoy that. Okay, impressions on the EP after the first listen. Title track, not the weakest song on the album. I think Fallin's the weakest track for me personally. And again, I do think ATEEZ had a lot of like more memorable and overall enjoyable title tracks, but Bad still, in my opinion, does something great and enjoyable. And like mentioned, for me, it's a minimum 7.5, maybe even up to an 8, depending on how much I will enjoy it on the re-listens. MAMACITA, highlight of the EP, 100%. One of my favorite B-sides of the year upon the first listen immediately, a minimum 9 out of 10. Not all-time favorite or anything like that, but definitely one of my favorites this year. Really enjoyable track. TOXIN was also really good, even better than the title track as well. And this one right here was also a very enjoyable wrap-up to the EP, which I would probably also consider to be more enjoyable than the title track. So if I were to rank the songs upon the first listen, MAMACITA on top, then TOXIN, then Body, then Bad, and then Fallin. Those are my thoughts. I had a lot of fun with this album and enjoyed the reaction a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed. my reaction plus thoughts to ATEEZ's next mini album, Golden Hour Part 5. I honestly do not know how many mini albums this is. They've released a lot, okay? So give me with that. Yeah, if you do, or if you did enjoy it, leave a like down below to show me that you did. Your thoughts on the album. Which song is your favorite? How would your ranking of the songs and ratings of the songs look like? Tell me all about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then gladly leave a sub as well, or become a channel member for less than $1 to support me even further. It would help me a lot. ATEEZ, one of my favorite boy groups, have been for years and will always be. Excited to see what they got in store next, giving their timing, you know, knowing that the journal was early this year. I actually am expecting them to release another mini album later this year, like October, November, or something like that. Probably more November. Very excited for it. Other than that, we have a lot of other amazing K-pop comebacks lined up for the upcoming weeks as well. Super excited for it. Hope you are as well. Till then, that's Niclas, enjoy yourself some K-pop, and I can't wait to see you back soon on my channel.